I shouldn't have opened it. I knew that the second I saw my name on the envelope, because it wasn't my address. Not exactly. The street name was right, the building number too, but the apartment was wrong. I stood in the hallway holding the letter, staring at it longer than I should have. The paper felt old, not just worn, old, like it had been sitting somewhere for years before finally ending up in my mailbox. No return address, just my name, written by hand, neat, careful, almost too careful. I looked around. The hallway was empty. Quiet. Too quiet. I told myself to just put it back, leave it. Someone else's mistake, not my business. But then a thought hit me. How did they know my name? I had just moved in 2 weeks ago. No one knew me here. No neighbors, no friends nearby, nothing. So how did this letter end up with my name on it? And why did it feel like it was waiting for me? I don't know why I did it. Curiosity, maybe? Or something else. Something harder to explain. But I opened it. Slowly, carefully, like it might bite me. Inside, one sheet of paper, folded once. No signature, no date, just words. I read the first line, and my stomach dropped. Do not trust the woman in apartment 4B. I blinked, read it again. Same sentence, clear, direct. No explanation, no context, just a warning. I frowned. Apartment 4B. That was right across from me. I looked up instinctively, at the door, closed, silent. Normal. I shook my head. Okay, this is stupid, I muttered. Probably some kind of joke, or a mistake, or someone messing around. I looked back at the letter. There was more. She will try to talk to you first. A chill ran down my spine. I didn't like that. Didn't like it at all. Because she already had 2 days ago. I remembered it clearly. I was carrying groceries, struggling with the door, when she stepped out. Smiled, offered to help. Friendly, normal. We talked for a minute. Nothing strange, nothing wrong. At least, that's what I thought. I swallowed, looked back at the letter. My hand felt colder now. If you invites inside, say no. My heart started beating faster, because yesterday, she did, casually, like it was nothing. Come by sometime, she said. I bake too much. I laughed it off, said maybe, didn't think twice. But now, I looked at her door again. Something didn't feel right. I turned back to the letter. There was one last line, written slightly differently, like whoever wrote it pressed harder. If you already went inside, it's too late. My breath caught. A sound broke the silence. A door opening. Slow. Careful. I froze. Across the hallway, her door creaked open. Just a little. Then more. And she stepped out. Same as before. Calm. Smiling. Hey, she said. Like nothing was wrong. Like everything was normal. I quickly folded the letter, slipped it into my pocket. Hey, I replied, trying to sound casual. She studied me for a moment. Her eyes lingered, just a second too long. You look pale, she said softly. Long day, I answered. She smiled, but it didn't quite reach her eyes. Yeah, I know the feeling. A pause. Silence stretched between us. Then she stepped closer. Not too close, but enough. I was actually about to knock, she said. My chest tightened. Really? She nodded. Yeah, I made something. Thought you might want to try it. There it was, exactly like the letter said. I forced a small laugh. Maybe another time. Her smile stayed, unchanged. So you're sure? I nodded. Yeah, busy tonight. She tilted her head slightly, like she was trying to read something in my face. Then she stepped back. All right, she said softly, but don't wait too long. Something about the way she said that didn't feel like an invitation. It felt like a warning. She turned, walked back inside, closed the door. Click. I stood there, frozen, my heart pounding in my ears. I pulled the letter back out, read it again, every line, every word, trying to find something I missed. But there was nothing else. Just the warning, just her, just this situation I didn't understand. That night, I couldn't sleep. Every sound felt louder. Every shadow felt wrong. I kept thinking about the letter, about her, about how someone knew. Hours passed. I stared at the ceiling. Then, a soft knock. I sat up instantly, heart racing. Another knock. Slow, deliberate. I looked at the clock. 3:13 a.m. Who knocks at that hour? I didn't move. Didn't answer. The knock came again. Softer this time. Then her voice. Through the door. "I know you're awake." My blood ran cold. I stayed silent. Didn't breathe. Didn't move. "I just want to talk," she said. Calm. Almost gentle. Like before. But now, it felt wrong. Very wrong. I glanced at the letter, still on my bedside table. The words burned in my mind. Do not trust her. "I can help you," she continued. With what? I didn't even know what was happening. Why me? Why now? "You shouldn't have opened it," she said quietly. My heart stopped. How did she... "I told them not to send it," she added. A chill shot down my spine. Them? Who was them? I stood up slowly, careful, silent, walked toward the door, stopped just short of it. "What are you talking about?" I asked, my voice barely above a whisper. She didn't answer immediately. Then she said, "You weren't supposed to see that." My hand trembled. "What happens if I did?" Silence. Long. Heavy. Then she spoke again, and this time there was no warmth left in her voice. "Then you already know too much." A soft sound followed, like something sliding across the floor, under the door. I stepped back, stared at it. A piece of paper. I didn't want to pick it up, but I did. Slowly, carefully. It was another letter. Same paper, same handwriting. I unfolded it and read, "This is your second warning." My hands started shaking. Second? Was there a first? I looked up at the door. What happens after the third? Silence. Then footsteps. Walking away. Back across the hallway. A door opening. Closing. Click. I stood there, alone, holding the letter, my mind racing. Second warning. What does that even mean? What happens next? I didn't sleep at all. Morning came. Barely. I checked the hallway. Empty. Her door closed. Like nothing happened. Like last night wasn't real. I grabbed my keys, stepped outside. Needed air, needed space, needed to think. That's when I saw the mailbox. Open. Inside, another envelope. My name. Same handwriting. My hands felt numb. I didn't want to open it, but I already knew I would. I slowly tore it open, pulled out the paper, read the first line, and felt my stomach drop. You should not have stayed. I looked up, across the street, and I saw her, standing there, watching me, smiling. And in that moment, I realized something I should have understood from the beginning. The letter was never a warning. It was a countdown.